another horrendous performance from Manchester United. Absolutely fucking diabolical from Manchester United today. Really, really poor. Sees us drop more points, and it's now allowed all the other teams to take advantage. And today, two teams have taken advantage before Manchester United have played. Chelsea have now gone ahead of Manchester United into second position, which was inevitable that will happen eventually with the way Manchester United have been performing. And it's going to be a job for Manchester United to wrestle that second position back from Chelsea, the way in which we're playing at this moment in time. And now Liverpool have only gone, I think it's 3 points behind Manchester United, which is absolutely diabolical for Manchester United, when we were so far clear of them teams, the likes of Liverpool, Arsenal and Tottenham, only a few weeks ago. 3 successive fucking draws in the Premier League has seen Manchester United slip so far it was slipping away. And if we don't buck our ideas up, we're going to, in a couple of weeks, we'll be about 5th or 6th in the league. And it's all Manchester United deserve. We were so poor today again. Too many wayward crosses into the box from Henrik Mkhitaryan, who had a poor game for Manchester United. But Marcus Rashford ended up being the lone striker, the striker today, because Romelu Lukaku got injured. And lately, Rashford hasn't been hacking it up in any of the attacking positions. Okay, today was different for him, playing that number 9 role, often out wide. But Martial come on. Too little too late for me from Martial, but both of Rashford and Martial have been very inconsistent lately, and Jesse Lingard maybe had 1 or 2 chances in this game, but too slow in that second half. Not enough cutting edge. Really poor from Manchester United. Never looked like we wanted it enough in that second half, and we really needed to go for it and get the 3 points today. It was a home game against a team that has been in horrendous form, hadn't kept a clean sheet in ages, and Manchester United couldn't break them down. And this was my worry at the start of the season. If Lukaku wasn't banging the goals in, who was going to take games by the scruff of the neck and who was going to score the goals? And I was worried that Martial and Rashford maybe weren't going to be consistent enough, and it has turned out to be that way. I was hoping maybe Zlatan would chip in, but Zlatan has been so poor in his comeback, doesn't look fit, wasn't even on the substitutes bench today. And you're looking at someone to give Manchester United a spark in that team. Well, Mata couldn't, and just very, very poor from Manchester United. And when Southampton attacked, they looked more likely that they were going to nick the winner. And I was really worried that they would, because it would really have opened it up for Manchester United. And if Arsenal win their game in hand and Tottenham, it's going to put Manchester United in a really shitty position now in that race for the top 4, where we could end up slipping out of the top 4 in the coming weeks, which is going to be a disaster, but it is very well a possibility now for Manchester United. We've been so poor. We've got to buck our ideas up. I mean, Jose Mourinho's got to take some of the blame today, because we were so lacklustre going forward, just not quick enough, not sharp enough. Too many touches on the ball, certainly first half, just not good enough from Manchester United, and he's got to take some of the blame for that. This is an expensive team that's got to be beating teams like Southampton and Burnley at home. You've got to be beating the majority of them teams. It's just not good enough for Manchester United. We do now roll on to Everton on Monday, which is going to be another really difficult game for Manchester United, and it's going to be a job for Manchester United to get anything there. So this Christmas period has been so poor for Manchester United. We haven't won in a long time. Got to try and turn it around at some point, and after that we go on to Derby next week. So there is more football to look forward to, but we've got to buck our ideas up and do something soon, or we will not be in the Champions League next season. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I'll talk to you all again soon.